contest is scheduled for 3 rounds in the EFC Light Heavyweight Division and is brought to you by Odor Crusher, Hansen and Wright, and 92.7 The Blast. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a striker with an amateur record of 5 wins and 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing 204.4 pounds. Fighting out of Striking Camp by way of Salina, Kansas. Please welcome David Ramirez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a striker with a perfect amateur record of 1 win and no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 199 pounds. Fighting out of JMTK by Wichita, Kansas. Please welcome Spencer Feuerborn. Inside the cage, your referee is Nick Behrens.
Ramirez versus Feuerborn. Referee Nick Behrens III. Inside of the cage here. Here we go, Dan. Ramirez in the black with white. Feuerborn in the red. Feuerborn comes out. Fury. And you can see, Dan, both these big guys just going to come out heavy and throw some super big shots. Oh, nice. Nice right.
No knockdown on that
No
one.
knockdown indicated by referee Nick Behrens.
Yeah, that was a great roll with a hook behind it by Feuerborn. Definitely got Ramirez's attention.
Yeah, that definitely woke David up. You see, Feuerborn caught Ramirez with a couple of nice, huge shots so far early here in this round number 1, Dan.
Yeah, Spencer's definitely got the sense of urgency on his side. Nick Behrens is not going to let that go. This is not MMA, Spencer. Come on.
Spencer forgot he had on kickboxing gloves and not MMA gloves. Nick Behrens is not going to...
He's like, hey, man, come on. You know better than that.
Nick Behrens is not with that. Nick Behrens gives him a talking to, resumes the action between Ramirez and Feuerborn.
Excellent combination by Ramirez.
Oh!
Great leg kick.
Ramirez came out heavy. Rocked Feuerborn with a nice leg kick. You can see Ramirez with a nice couple of combinations. Feuerborn keeping them hands up, though.
After that initial barrage from Feuerborn, you can see Ramirez really calm down, tried to pace himself, figure out his distance.
Yeah, you can see the mouth of Feuerborn is already open right now. 10 seconds to go here in round number 1. Nice combination from Ramirez. Feuerborn ends round number 1 with a solid 1-2 combination.
You know, I would say that Spencer probably took the first half of that first round, but, you know, Ramirez, once he kind of got his bearings and got settled in, he really started throwing some nice combinations, you know, working the legs, working the body. I got to give a slight edge to Ramirez in that first round.
Yes, definitely. I think, you know, once he did, he looked a little bit more cleaner, a little crisper. Spencer, little wild style right there.
I think he's definitely under the impression that he's got to trying to end this fight quickly, and I think that's probably due to cardio.
No. Any night is a quick night for an MMA fighter.
Ramirez getting the 4-1-1 from Base Basvic on how to approach the second round, and it's really not going to be changing a whole lot. Just stay calm, keep Spencer off of you. Spencer likes to pressure. He's got to keep his distance.
What a great name, Base Basvic. Here we go, round 2 underway. Ramirez versus Feuerborn. You can see Ramirez comes out. Both fighters come out with some heavy leather to start round 2, Dan. Both throwing some big shots. Ramirez mixing a couple of kicks in there.
Yeah, he's been doing a really great job of setting up his kicks with punches. Probably not going to be able to bully Spencer around like that, just trying to throw him with your arms.
You can see both guys starting to breathe a little heavy here.
Yeah. I think it would actually benefit both fighters to slow the pace a little bit, try and set up your techniques a little bit better.
Ooh, heavy uppercut from Ramirez to Feuerborn.
Feuerborn answers right back the combo of his own.
That shot definitely let Spencer know that he was definitely in a fight here at EFC 10.
Ramirez is doing a really fantastic job of using that jab, and he's setting up almost everything he's throwing off of that jab.
Yeah, you can see he's truly finding a home with all the shots that he wants to take on Feuerborn. See that mouthpiece is starting to creep out of the mouth of Spencer.
Yeah, he has a tendency to kind of do that anyway, but you know, when you're that tired and your face is that red, you're gonna be looking for air any way you can get it.
And I think this just goes with, you know, the lack of a training camp behind him, just, you know, running.
Yeah, you can see with his hands on his hips, both fighters not getting right in there.
You can definitely see he might be tired, but he's still fighting. End of round 2 right there, Dan.
I think that was a pretty good round for both fighters. Fairly even. Again, I think Ramirez probably edged him out with punches for damage. But Spencer actually, when he's slowing down, he's setting up his shots and he's getting things to land. It's when he pushes the pace and he gets impatient that he gets hit with something.
That's when he stands back and gets rocked by them heavy hands of David Ramirez. Our ring girl, AJ, indicating the upcoming of the third and final round here. Our cutman, Craig Kennedy, over there checking on Spencer Feuerborn. Nose opened up at the end of round number 2 right there, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, Spencer, he's just got to fight a little bit smarter. I mean, he's not doing a ton wrong. It's just that Ramirez is doing a lot right. He's still in this fight. He could still, you know, get a big knockdown, even get a knockout and steal this fight, but he's got to make something happen here. He's got to inflict more damage, being probably down 2 rounds to 0.
For Ramirez, I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here we go, round 3 underway. And you can see Ramirez comes out like a house of fire on Feuerborn and just starts laying in the combinations, Dan. High, low, up, down.
Yeah, he knows Spencer is tired. And his corner is no stranger to fighting. They said, you got to push this guy. He's tired. You got to keep laying it on him.
See, Spencer still trying to get comfortable with MMA and the kickboxing transition.
Ramirez's punch is starting to get a little bit loopy. Starting to get a little bit wide.
Starting to open up. You see Spencer just giving it everything that he has.
He's got to.
Spencer's definitely going to leave it all in the cage here in round number 3, Dan.
Yeah, he's got 1 minute to win this fight. Both fighters coming out with their hands very, very low. This is still anybody's fight.
You see, Ramirez is just still moving forward.
Good uppercut.
Laying in some heavy shots. Ramirez kicks Feuerborn in one of those places I don't have. I think that one rubbed off of him. But those heavy shots are connected.
30 seconds left. You got 30 seconds to win this fight for both fighters.
We'll see if these fighters can end with a huge flurry to end round number 3, Dan.
Knockout for Spencer or seal the deal for Ramirez.
You can hear both corners imploring their fighters to just let it all go. End of round 3 right there, Dan. Man, these two guys definitely left it all in the cage here tonight, man.
Absolutely. That was exactly what we both kind of thought this fight was going to be. Two really big, strong guys just going after it,
Just
trying to put the hurt on each other, get the
Ladies
other
and
one to back up. Now,
Let's put our hands
nobody
together
backed
for
up.
these two
No.
warriors in that
They
great
kept
fight
going.
while we await the judge's decision.
You can see Spencer started to gas a little bit there in that second round. His hand started to drop a little bit, but he kept it together, made it through all 3 rounds.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. It's probably the second time tonight that we've seen cardio take away from what could have been an absolutely spectacular fight had both of these guys been in shape. And Spencer, again, wasn't really doing anything wrong when he found his spots. He was taking advantage of them, and he was getting a lot of punches to land. Just Ramirez had the better cardio and had the better game plan tonight. That's all.
That's all it breaks down to. Who has the better strategy coming into the fight?
Hi, Dave. I just wanted proof of you in a suit.
Let's head up to the ring with Chris Gerhardt for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Kevin Champion scores this contest 27-30. Judge Stephen Graham scores this contest 28-29. And Judge Steve Arsenault scores the contest 27-30. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, David Ramirez.
I think it was a foregone thing that David Ramirez was going to win this fight walking away, basically, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did everything right. It really couldn't have asked for him to do a whole lot more except for maybe go to the legs a little bit more. It was a great fight.